Yuki and John's Patreon buffet.
All right, so hello everybody. Welcome to this segment is called Yuki Reacts. We're going to show Yuki Nakamura videos on the internet. Some of them popular, some of them not so popular, but we just want to see maybe you've seen some of these, maybe you haven't seen some of these. We just want to get your full-blown reaction as you watch these, and you can explain what you're seeing. You can also explain if you like it or you don't, or if it triggers any memories or feelings from you. It's almost like one of those Rorschach tests, where they put the thing in front of you, and you don't know what you're looking at, or you do, and you basically make your own interpretation of the piece.
Yeah, so I never seen this. And I don't know what it is.
No.
So
I curated some. Liz Shack curated some. And I have plenty planned. I want to do a bunch of these. So we'll probably do like 3 videos an episode. So let's get going with the first video. Just close your eyes.
Yes, I'm closing.
I'll make it really big here. And we will begin.
Can I open?
Now you can open. Here we go. All right, Yuki. So what we're watching here, you'll slowly get to understand. Right now, you can see it's in French, right? It's the French titles.
I don't read French, so...
No, neither do I, so I don't know what the fuck... It's a spirit family. A famille. I think it means that, like, spirit of the family, maybe? Spirit of the familia. But, so... I found this odd video.
Silent movie.
A silent movie. Oh, so Yuki, what you're watching right now is some vintage French porn. From really, really way back in the day. I mean, you're talking...
Early 1900s.
Early 1900s. This is some shit that people would get off to. I mean, it might have been the 1900s. It might have been the 1940s. Who knows? But it's
like an old porno movie, huh?
It's an old porno movie, like before penetration and all that stuff. This was how people got off. They would spank each other around in black and white and... just, look at that. Holy shit. And it's explicit, too. There's titties. There's...
It's not even sexy, though,
huh? Certain people would say it's not, but others might find this sexy. Spanking is sometimes sexy to people.
Well, some people like that, though, huh?
Some people love that shit. Whoa! That was... Yuki, Jesus Christ. All right, so that's the finish of part 1. Now, I guess this is part 2. So now look at this. Holy shit. Whoa, they're going to turn the tables on her. Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa. Yuki. Now, oh my God, imagine slave. Did you ever experience any sort of bondage in your...
No bondage. No, I'm not really into those S&M things. No.
Neither am I. I don't like to be... if I ever do or have done bondage, I'm not the one being tied up. Let's put it that way.
I think... this way, it's really nothing sexual. It's more violence than sexy. So.
Yeah, this I don't find where, like, okay, in the Hellraiser movies, they're always saying how, like, the pain is the pleasure and all that stuff. I don't get that concept because anytime I stub my toe, I want to fucking jump out a window and end it all because it hurts so badly. It doesn't feel good. So how does being, like, whipped on the ass feel good?
Well, some people, like, some girl likes to be choke or I don't know. People are weird.
People are weird, Yuki, and I don't know. I've never gotten into like candle wax on the nipples or clothespins on the nipples. Whoa, she's got pretty. Wow, those are nice.
I like her short hair.
Yeah. She looks like Zool from the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody asks if you're a god, you say yes.
Yes.
And if somebody slaps your ass, you just take it. She's tweaking those nipples. I mean, this is pretty racy. Imagine, there's like no movies, right? And you're just like masturbating to like the imagination of like, I don't know.
Look at this.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden movies come along and you see like breasts on screen and that must have been such an amazing time for masturbatory activities.
She's getting orgasm.
Oh my God, she likes it. But they're not beating her anymore. What are they? So they're making love then. Is that what's happening now?
I think God is doing it. Right?
God?
God.
Oh, the girl.
Yeah.
Oh, it's girl on girl. No, that's the man.
The guy? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a
Shit.
minute.
Whoa. I think they cut out a part because he was about to take her from the doggy. So, wow.
Oh, did you find this tape?
Yeah, I was saying to myself, one thing I would love to do is watch some vintage porn with Yuki Nakamura. So I found this actually on the Internet Archive. It was a free video.
Free video?
And wow, I was like
Did
blown
we see
away.
hair?
Hair?
Yeah, that was close. Huh?
Hairy bush?
Yeah.
Oh, look at it, this bush.
Oh.
We got bush. So, oh my God.
Dude.
It ended with the dildo. Yuki, they cut it right at the dildo part. Wow. So that was the first video. I just wanted to play that for you and get your thoughts. What do you think about that first vintage porn?
These days, you can see whole thing in the internet.
Of course.
That's nothing. But back then, probably this is like a really sexy. Like without really seeing it, she's getting orgasm, and that's really turns you on, I think.
Yeah, sometimes, just like in horror movies, when you don't see the violence, it's sometimes more scary.
It's better sometimes.
Sometimes when you don't see the
right.
penetration, because some buttholes ain't looking so good, and even like attractive people, you see their genitals and they're all fucked up or something. It's weird. So I mean, like for me personally, sex, I've always liked it to be a pretty private thing. It's hard to imagine having your whole life out there, like for your parents and things to see, being a porn star. But some people are just cool with it, which is fine. I just personally think it's a hard life because then if you get out of the business and stuff, I've heard that it's hard to get jobs afterwards and things like that. So it's kind of sad that there's a stigma against it. Would you ever do pornography for a lot of money? Like, say somebody offered you $1 million to do.
No, I wouldn't. But I have worked with porn star.
Ooh, what porn star?
Well, Tara Patrick.
I remember Tara Patrick. She was huge in the 90s.
What happened was that wasn't the porn movie. I designed the set for video game.
For a video game?
It's called Center something. Like there was a car thief video was popular, right? What was it? Something theft or...
Oh, Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft. In that time, different company was making another similar video game called Saint Lou or Saint something.
Saint Andreas?
That's something like that.
Okay, yeah.
And then that was I think THQ, some video company was making.
Okay.
So they asked me to design the set and then build it. So I did.
Okay.
And then the main character was, played by Tara Patrick.
Wow. So this has already become like another Yuki celebrity stories. Was she nice? Did she hang out?
She's very nice. And then she's a Filipino.
Yes.
Filipino American. So, I'm Japanese, Asian, close. So she was very nice to me.
Wow.
And then her boyfriend, he had the band.
Yeah, Biohazard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know them. Yeah.
So they had a stage in this sound stage in Van Nuys.
Van Nuys, yeah, sure.
The capital of the porn.
The porn capital of the world.
So he asked me to decorate the stage for his band.
Wow. Wow, this is already another installment of Yuki celebrity stories. You work with the guy from Biohazard. He's like, what's his name? Like Evan something?
Evans.
Evan something. Yeah.
He has like tattoo everywhere. And then actually that time he was married to Tara Patrick.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, she was a humongous star. I mean,
and both of them like a tattoo all over the wall.
Yeah.
So scary. And then they had the porno production but he asked me to, decorate his band set, not a porno movie.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was there, I hire my guys, 2 guys and 3 of us. We went sound stage every day. So we design, decorate, do the band.
Yeah.
And that time, the corner, there's a room and then a whole bunch of porno props. And it's like
for fucking, like the swing, right? The swing, you put them in the swing.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Then those girls are in and out, and then that was another my experience.
Oh my God, Yuki, that sounds amazing.
They pay me well though.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, and then my crew are happy.
You're nothing like getting paid well and having all sorts of torture devices and sexual devices. One time you worked on hashtag Shakespeare Shitstorm with me, and when I was location scouting, I got in touch with this like famous S&M club. I have to look up the name, and I did a location scout. We couldn't afford it, but I wanted to go and see it because it's a really famous underground dungeon in New York City. And apparently, like the show Billions with Paul Giamatti shot there and stuff.
Ooh.
But so I was just interested to see this thing because I'm not going to go there as a patron. But I went in on like a Monday afternoon, and I went through all the rooms, and there's different themes. There's like the school room. There's the there's the dungeon room, and the one piece that really stood out to me was it was like a stand. Like that was open, right? Like a seat that was open so that you could see all the inside, right? It wasn't like you couldn't see below, and on top of it was a toilet seat. So what the design was for was that you could put somebody's face laying down underneath this seat, and then somebody could sit on the toilet seat and pretty much pee-pee or poo-poo or cocky all over
sick.
you. I mean, some people might like it, but yeah, it was that was like the biggest, strangest contraption that I ever saw.
Is that the real thing?
Real?
So they really it's nasty. Then you don't want to even touch it. Then
I didn't touch it, but I definitely saw it, and I said, "Holy fuck! Somebody here was probably here last night getting shit all over my fucking."
Oh my God! People crazy.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do weird things to get off, and I don't know. You can't really kink shame anybody.
How far is enough, though? I mean,
I can only say personally, I wouldn't have poo-poo kaki pee-pees on my face.
Can you do it? I can't.
No, I couldn't do that.
That's nothing sexual. It's like just dirty to me. I mean, why would you do that?
The only way I could think that somebody would want to do it is because it's sort of like too taboo. It's like a bridge too far that it makes it more sexy, that it's like so fucked up, That's the only way I could think about it. Is it's like so beyond taboo that it's like exciting.
But it doesn't even turn me on. It's like
what does turn you on? What's the thing that like? What's your biggest sexual fantasy that you none? Yeah. Like you don't have one, or a nun, a Catholic nun, a fucking Yuki. We gotta make a Catholic nun movie where you like seduce.
Then go put on the table, then flip this. I mean, that's like a fantasy. That's more, sounds better than pee or poo.
Yeah, a nun to me also sounds better than pee or poo.
And then the more, pure, more cleaner.
A cleaner experience, yeah. Wow. Yuki and a nun. That's going to be the next next podcast we do after we figure out what nun.
I mean, it's a long time ago when I was a kid.
Okay.
There's those places in Tokyo.
Nun camp? Like where?
It's a massage place.
Oh, so they were dressed like nuns?
Every place has a theme in.
Oh, shit.
Medieval or school or nurse.
Okay. So there's a theme, yeah.
I went to, this nun place.
Holy shit. And is it none of our business, or can you say what happened?
Of course you pay, but they go, welcome, they treat you like a king.
Oh,
so that was
I like that better. I like I like being treated like a king and not like
See,
a slave.
that's like a lot better than pee and then poop,
Yeah,
right?
I want grapes. You know, if you're gonna feed me something, feed me a fucking burrito, not a piece of shit. Oh, well, we've learned a lot about our sexual proclivities today. Here's the next video, Yuki. This is video number 2.
Number 2.
Okay.
We sidetrack.
Oh no, that's what this is all about. Yuki reacts, and we get to learn a little bit about. Now, this is a really popular walkthrough of a video game. So let's just pay attention here because it's really intense. And so this is like one of the most complicated, supposedly.
It's a video game?
Yeah. And this is a very famous video. I don't remember what year it came out, but
Must be late 80s?
Yeah.
90s? And it's all those square thing moving. I mean,
Yeah, it's like a really...
This is after Invaders?
I believe it's of the time. I don't know if it's ColecoVision, Atari Vision.
Oh. But that Invader thing was so popular, remember?
Yeah.
That like a late 70s or early 80s. Whoa! Linda Blair.
So that video... I think I got more scared than you, and I knew it was coming. So that whole video is supposed to fuck you up. Like, you're supposed... What's supposed to happen is you're supposed to be lulled into a sense of what's happening here. What is this stupid video? And then all of a sudden they scare you. You didn't even get scared. You just go, oh, look, it's Linda Blair.
I worked with her twice.
Fucking Yuki Celebrity Stories. You worked with Linda Blair twice?
Yeah, it's first one was called Unknown Comic Movie. And then
oh, the unknown comic with the bag on his head?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Have you seen?
I know the unknown comic, but I didn't know he did a movie.
Yeah, she did that one. Then the bag guy.
Yeah.
He speaks. He has a one Japanese line. That's my voice.
You're kidding me? You voiced the unknown comic in Japan? In Japanese?
Yeah.
In his movie?
Yeah.
And is this movie available? The unknown comic movie?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Holy shit! These revelations keep on coming. So you're like, oh, we don't have enough material for any more Yuki Celebrity Stories. You got fucking material for 1,000. So the unknown comic. This is insane. How was that person? Did they like to keep their thing under wraps?
I don't remember. That wasn't the famous actor, but the director. I think she directed Blood Diner, same director, I think.
Oh, yeah, Blood Diner.
Jackie Khan.
Yes. Okay, so the same director as Blood Diner directed the unknown comic movie.
Yeah.
I need to look it up because the unknown comic was like so famous for a second and then disappeared.
Really?
Yeah.
So that the bad guy speaks one Japanese and that's my voice. I said it I even went to the looping room and then I did it in Japanese.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And then second movie was Monster Club or something, another
don't tell me
Hallmark.
Oh, Hallmark, because Monster Club is a movie we showed on the last drive-in that's really popular with like Vincent Price. That's not the one.
No, that's not the one.
Okay.
Monster something and then Hallmark movie. And then that's also Linda Blair was in it.
Right.
And that one, I designed the police station.
The police station.
Yeah, then also Linda Blair and then George Kennedy was in it.
Okay. So you work with George Kennedy too. George Kennedy, that's great. He's in one of my favorite movies, The Naked Gun. He's the side. Yeah. Oh, and he's also in Cool Hand Luke.
Right, he won the Oscar for Cool Hand
Yeah.
Luke.
Oh my! You've worked with so many motherfuckers. This is crazy, Yuki. This is absolutely crazy.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. How was Linda Blair? She was like a nice person and everything.
She's nice, but she kind of into animal protection thing, you know?
Animal protection?
Yeah.
Like PETA? PETA? Yeah, they're like
they protect
animal
rights
organization. Yeah.
I think she had some kind of organization, and then she spend the time and the money for animal protection. So.
Okay, but that's that's cool.
That's
but
cool.
is she like really up in your face? Like, how dare you eat that turkey, you son of a bitch?
No, she's not gonna like
Okay,
that.
all right,
no.
all right.
Otherwise, she might kill me. I eat, whales. So
Yeah, fuck the turkey. You fucking eat whales and horse.
yeah,
You ate horse. How is horse?
I took Justin
Yeah.
in Tokyo,
Yeah.
and it's really tender. And then if you don't know it's a horse, you can even tell. You think it's like a fatty tuna.
Not even like a land animal. Horse is like a fucking seafood.
It's because it's so tender, so fat.
Oh.
It's like it melts you in your mouth.
Oh my god!
Horse meat is so good.
I don't know. I think I would try horse meat. I under the right circumstances, I would absolutely try horse meat.
It's just for your information, I don't eat the dog. I don't eat the cat.
No.
I don't eat the monkey.
No.
No snake.
No.
No scorpion.
Alligator?
No alligator.
I eat scorpions.
Oh my god, I can't eat this guy. That's like a Chinese people. They eat everything that has 4 legs.
You know what the weirdest food I ever saw? And somebody brought it in at my old job and tried to get me to eat it. It was an egg that allowed the chicken to grow a little bit, so it's like a fully formed chicken.
It's inside,
It's
right?
inside.
I can't eat that.
And then you eat it, you hard boil it like you would an egg, but when you eat it, you're like crunching on the beak and shit. I forgot the name of it, but this guy...
Did you eat it?
No, he tried to get me to eat it, and I was like, I don't want it. And then he like opened it up, showed me the bird, and then popped it in his mouth.
The shape.
It's there. It's like the fucking
No,
bird.
I can't do that, but that's a delicacy, though.
That's what they say.
No, I can't. No, I don't go that far.
No.
And then this, the alligator. I was in New Orleans, and then I tried to eat the alligator sashimi.
Yeah. No good?
It says no. The restaurant. They came and then told me not to eat it.
Oh, because it was bad?
I said, why it's in the menu then? I mean, I eat the sashimi, so I wanted to try it. They said, alligator meat is very dangerous because you don't know what kind of parasite is in there.
Oh, shit.
So they suggested maybe fried alligator is okay, but you don't eat alligator sashimi.
No.
Never, ever. Then I said, then why it's in the menu?
Wow. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. That was a New Orleans experience.
That's amazing. So, all right, Yuki. So that was good. So that didn't scare you at all.
Another side story.
Another side story.
So that was a scary video. That was like
it's supposed to surprise you. If you can look back, I got surprised.
Really, I'm sorry. It didn't. It's like scene from The Exorcist.
Oh, all right. Let's see if this one shocks you.
Oh, speaking of the scary thing.
Yeah.
About 10 years ago? No. I was maybe 20. There was a Halloween event at the Universal Studio.
Uh-huh.
So, I went to, that event, and then, those haunted house and
Sure, yeah.
zombie coming out.
Right.
And, I went to the event with friends, walking, talking just like now. Suddenly, zombie jumped out.
Oh, shit.
This is like a natural reaction. I punched the zombie without the thinking, just like a same thing, saying, I don't pay for the tan. It just come. It's a natural reaction. Zombie come. So that was my defense mechanism, right? I mean, I don't know. It's better, zombie go to the hospital than me. So the zombie jumped, so I punched. Oh my God, that was a female girl was doing.
Shit! You punched a girl in the face?
So I just kept going, and then I don't know what
you
happened.
Might have broke a nose.
Could be, because I really...
Oh my God.
And then that was a girl.
Oh my God. So what it was like a haunted house?
Yeah, that was haunted house.
Oh my God. So you you fucking You're too practical, Yuki. Like, you're supposed to go in there and go, oh. You're not supposed to be smacking women in the fucking...
Because it's, look, I mean, if somebody, jump up from the dark, you're gonna stand there then get killed? That was my reaction. I mean, I wasn't thinking it was a haunted house. That was like, oh my God, I have to react. So the automatic reaction that you punched the zombie, then that was...
Wow.
So I didn't even ask, are you okay? I just, holy shit, then I just went, okay.
So, there's a woman out there who's a fan of The Last Drive-In, who every time you come on screen, she goes, that's the motherfucker that punched me in the face.
Oh shit, she may see in the TV. Oh my, I hope I don't get the scene.
Well, no, it's like some people have visceral reactions in that way where you just go swinging first. It's a natural reaction.
Right, that's a natural reaction.
Yeah. That's why I tell people I don't like to be scared, because either I like scream like a girl or I go swing. Right. And I don't want to go swinging on my friends, so I'd rather scream like a girl. So one time, it actually happened in this apartment. I was walking through, and I had like a marijuana gummy bear in my mouth, and I was chewing it, and my saliva was coming, and I was walking through the kitchen, and my girlfriend jumped down and went boo, and I went bleh, and I like sort of like puked like my saliva and all the fucking shit, and she was like mortified because that wasn't the reaction that she wanted to get, like you scared me, but I almost choked to death. I almost choked on my own saliva because I got scared.
You never know how you react. So.
No, you never know. One time when I was a little boy, I was really little. I must have been 5 or something, and I waited in the house because we had like a pool, a little like baby pool outside, and I would play in that with my brother. And I went in the house, and I was waiting for my mom to come in for a long time, and then she finally like came into the house. And I jumped out and I scared her. Boo! But she had a cup of coffee in her hand. She went, and threw it all over the wall. Oh my God. I remember the whole wall was covered in coffee. And that was the day I learned, like, you're not supposed to scare people. Yuki, Jesus Christ. All right, let's see what happens here. These fucking
the commercial.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid.
Well, I know you think it's stupid, but at least
you
you
can't
say
force
something.
religious beliefs on me.
Oh, nobody's forcing that on you.
Yeah, you kind of are.
Is this a tape?
It's just a home video.
Yeah, this is a video.
We do it all the time. It's fine.
It's like a spy cam.
My mom, and we're gonna look back on this and we're gonna enjoy it, laugh, and everything. It's fine.
Make everybody happy. I'll say grace.
It's Thanksgiving.
You're just doing this to get on my nerves. Say it. You're the head
Yeah. All right, bow your head. Dear Lord, bless the food that's in front of us. Thank you, dear Lord, for all the family that is around the table. And dear Lord, please, I emphasize please, find Jesse a job come Monday morning. Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
Amen.
Real funny, Dad. Made me look like a stupid idiot in front of the whole family.
It wasn't funny. It was
you do this all the time.
I know.
Sarcasm makes me look stupid.
Oh,
Jess, all we want is a job. That's all we need from you.
And I work for you. That's not a job.
Nice
That's not good
grace,
enough.
huh?
Yeah, that's good enough.
It's a hell of a Thanksgiving, right?
Just say something that you're thankful for. It's Thanksgiving.
I'm not playing his game. Why are you taking his side?
Who do you think's right? Who's wrong?
Just say something that you're thankful for.
Yeah, no, all right. Do I have to fold my hands and look up to the heavens
I
and get on
think
my
this
knees?
guy
Would be
is
nice.
stupid.
Please, God, like, I'm grateful for...
He started it.
All right,
Yeah.
no, okay, let's do it. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the food. I think it looks good. Walmart does a bang-up job. I love it. It looks so good.
See?
And
You can
I'm
even say
grateful
right. So
for video games.
why don't you let your
Being
father
honest
or other person do it and then shut up and eat?
Yeah.
Instead of start
Starting
giving
shit.
To the Master Chief. He's kind of my hero.
And these other poor people sitting around and have to deal with this on Thanksgiving. Like, I love Thanksgiving. I love eating all the food and hanging out.
So you don't appreciate it?
Threw her under the bus.
You don't appreciate it?
Oh, sorry. Did I put you in the spot there? Did I make you look embarrassed? What the hell?
Oh, shit.
If you're not gonna act
See, the
right
father
around
shouldn't have done
be
that.
part of the family.
You want to make a scene during Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
really?
I do. Because if you don't want to be
Oh,
part
God.
of the family, then get out.
What are you
You're not part of the
Is
family.
this
the way you
staged?
act.
Oh boy.
I don't know,
Not part of
man.
the family?
No. You don't act right, you're not part of the family.
Oh my God.
You throw turkey at me? Don't blow up.
Oh, my my God.
My Lord.
So this filming. God, I'm so good. All right, so we'll stop it there. What do you think? You think that was staged, or you think that's real?
Yeah, I think it's.
You think it's staged?
Yeah.
Why? Because they're bad actors?
Well, it's bad actors, and then if it's real, we don't go this far. And then why camera is rolling?
People have everybody has a cell phone now, and you could just start filming whatever, whenever. Like how did they get the guy, not Mel Gibson? Mel Gibson or any celebrity who has a freak out on set, they can get it now. Christian Bale or all those people. They have the freakouts. So I mean, this does look a little staged to me, but I was curious to know whether or not you thought it was a staged event.
I thought this was staged.
Staged. What would you do if you were in a situation? Because this video started out saying, that the father wanted the son to get a job and stuff. What would be a tactic that you would use on a son? If they were a good-for-nothing piece of shit who didn't want to work or contribute to the family, would you have any sort of like psychological tips, or would you just kick them out of the house? Like, how would you deal with it?
Well, if you invite that boy, then don't go there. It's just shut up and then say nothing and just pray and then eat.
Right.
Instead of giving him a lecture.
Sure. Okay, so you think that in that situation, a lot of times when parents dump on their kids, it's because they do it in front of other people and shame the kid. Yeah. I don't like that either.
You don't have to embarrass your son in front of all family,
right,
or a relative.
Right.
That should be a closed room.
Yes, that should be for private discussion.
Private discussion.
But a lot of times, parents, I think, or at least bad parents, think that if you shame the kid in front of other people, it will help them change. But I think that makes it worse. Yeah, it makes it a lot worse. Have you ever seen any sort of a fight in real life that you weren't a part of? Not punching like a female zombie or anything, but have you ever witnessed like a big brawl on the street or in a house party or something?
No, I don't think so.
Really? You never saw any fights? Nothing? I mean, I know you witnessed the murder, but that's a little different. So no fist fight? You never saw any fist fights on set? Nobody ever fought anywhere?
Well, there was one fist fight when I was touring in China.
Oh.
U.S. crew versus Chinese crew.
Okay.
Because Chinese crews, I don't know, not being the racist or anything, that's how bad the Chinese crew are. What happened was Chinese crew and then theater. We brought the show from United States, right? Broadway. That was a musical, the producers.
Okay. So,
we know what to do, right? And then we certain way to do it, certain way to put the set together, run the show. And then, God, Chinese people, they don't listen. They do their own way. It's just, no, you should do that. You should this way, that way. That's what we do. And then they pretend they don't understand English. And then they keep doing their way anyway. So finally, our stage manager got mad. Then U.S. crew and Chinese crew and physically fight on stage.
Oh my God!
That was setting up days, and then I think what happened was we asked the venue to fire all of them. Then we had a new crew next day.
Wow.
So I don't like. Again, not because they're nasty. We work in the stage, right? Stage is like inside, just like a house, right?
Sure.
Chinese people, they spit.
Oh, they spit on the floor without even...
Yeah, it's nasty. Not even guys, female does that too. That's how... And then I said, look, the performers and wearing the costume and then, rolling and dancing. This isn't outside. Don't spit.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree with that. I do.
But this is our theater, so we...
Oh.
Nasty.
So were you involved in the fight? Did you throw down?
I'm not a physical guy. I don't like it.
Yeah,
so
no, I hate fighting.
I wasn't involved in physical fight.
Yeah, I hate
so
that shit.
I was kind of, back off and then.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Right.
When I was younger, I had a bunch of fights in grammar school,
Right.
but that's like stupid, backyard shit.
Right.
I've only been in a few real fights in my life.
Well, if I were 20 years younger, maybe, I did, but I mean, thinking about China, I don't know. I don't think they have a gun, but they may have a big butcher knife.
Oh,
right? I mean,
yes.
you don't know how they. So I just try to stay away from. But the other American young stage crew, they're hot red like, God damn it! If you don't listen to us, like, they're physically. So that was fine. Then years later. I was talking to friends, and then I was telling this story, and then she googled it.
And it came up?
It came up.
Oh my goodness!
So that was a famous,
a famous
battle.
dust-up.
Yeah,
Wow.
battle. The Broadway show, U.S. crew versus Chinese crew.
That's unbelievable. Well, Yuki, it's been an amazing inaugural episode of Yuki Reacts. So we've gone. This has been a roller coaster. We started with some vintage French porn.
Right.
We went into the middle with the video game, but Linda Blair, which didn't scare you. It scared me more than you, and I knew it was coming.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that was a part of the. I didn't know you were expecting me to.
And then then we had the final fake Thanksgiving fight, which led us to talk a little bit about fist fights and things like that. I did have a fight one time. In this out on Long Island, I went to a house party, and these kids, I was like, I don't know, it was like hundreds of kids there, like, so everybody's drinking, keg party, whatever. And these kids, I was walking out with my friend Jay and this girl Katie, and these bunch of kids just said something to us, and we didn't say anything, and they just all of a sudden jumped us.
Wow.
And started trying to beat the shit out of us. And I was able to fight my way out a little bit and get to the street. And luckily, like, some of their friends like held them back.
Right.
My other friend got beaten up, and it was very strange to be all of a sudden jumped out of nowhere. And honestly, like, if we had words or something, it would have made sense. But it was just those people were just looking to fight with anybody they didn't know. And it was a scary situation at first, but so afterwards, I was able to get one or two of them. I punched one, I threw one on a car, and then everybody held them back. But what happened was, at the end, we were all like sort of like in a crowd, and my friend, I shouldn't say his last name, my friend Brian, who's like a black belt in karate, was like, "Who did it?" And he just was going and like taking people and like beating the shit out of them. He didn't know who they were. He was just, "Did you fucking hit my friend?" And he would just like beat the shit and then like go through the party just beating people up.
Oh my God.
It was amazing. And then the cops came.
Oh.
But yeah, it was a strange thing to be, to like a one-on-one fight's a certain, adrenaline rush, but to have multiple people trying to destroy you is fucking flight or fight. You have to either run or fight. And so I kind of did a combination of both, where I was like going backwards and fucking punching whoever was coming out of my way. It was a wild time. That was the only time that I was really scared for my life in a way. And that's just what happens when you're a degenerate Long Island douchebag at a keg party. I didn't do nothing. I didn't say nothing. I was having a great time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it. And then why people do that?
Because they're bored and they have nothing to do and they just want to fuck with you.
When was this?
Probably the late 90s, probably like 1998.
Well, these days you have to be careful. I mean, instead of fist fight, they shoot you.
Oh
right?
yeah, no. Now it's weapons and all. It's a lot worse. And at least there was no weapons or knives or any of that sort of stuff. But it was definitely frightening to have like 10 people trying to fuck you up. Right. So.
Wow.
Oh yeah. So anyway, that Yuki, there was a great.
Then one thing, the Thanksgiving I eat the food, but this Grace thing, I don't get it anyway.
I understand the idea of grace, and I kind of like it. Saying, well, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that. But why does it have to be to any sort of denomination? It could be just I'm thankful for just being.
Right, thanks for, the family, friends get together. Thanks for the nice meal and nothing more than that to me, is that right?
I totally agree. All right, Yuki, that's it. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us at Yuki and John Patreon Buffet.
Yuki,
John and Yuki, whatever you want to call it. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to do all these weird things. We're going to keep showing Yuki videos. We're going to do more cooking. We're going to keep going.
Yes.
I don't even know what we have planned, but we're going to do it.
So, till next time.
Stay
safe.
Stay safe and don't get beat up by anybody.
That's right. It's better beat up somebody than get beaten, right? if somebody has to go to the hospital, it's better him than us.
100%.
Yuki and John's Patreon buffet.